enjoy the game.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Hart. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. We've got Trey Murphy. MP is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Messi in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Spurs, in the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. And Greg, what stands out for both of these rosters is that they both feature top-tier athleticism.
And, Kevin, that bodes well for us, right? There's a lot of speed, some great athleticism. I'm sure we're going to get some highlight reel plays tonight.
Pelicans pull it in. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Johnson finds Paul. Jacks up a 3. Here's Wembanyama. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
The 3 from MP. Drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Sohan, the pass to Johnson. Back to Sohan. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Spurs now. It's a 3-point game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start on offensive foul.
And the foul called on it. So it's the Spurs now getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
And the more you see each other, the more contentious it gets. No bad blood between these teams right now, but that can change over the course of the season.
Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Thunder was outstanding. He scored 45 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match, but he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Not quite enough defense That time around, just lucky he was off.
Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
And the basket by MP.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Vassell, he's checked in for Paul. Spurs trail by 5. Castle, that shot no good. Good D by Williamson. And here's MP for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 15 points.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star. Known for his strong defense, Castle is someone any coach would love to have. He is a hard-working rookie.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. They trail by 6. Here's Wembanyama. Offensive rebound. Castle misses.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And here's MP for 3. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And the pass to Sohan. Here's Castle. Pass to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Over Williamson. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Johnson.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
Now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
And
so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. They're leading
in the first half with the score. Spurs 30. The Pelicans 41.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
So for New Orleans right now, they've got McCollum. Trey Murphy is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's MP. And it's Misi in at the center position. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, C.J. McCollum has talked about his fit on the Pelicans. He says, with my skill set, I can play in any environment, style, and system. With this group, it's just about me making the right plays and finding my offense without taking away opportunities for B.I. and Z to get theirs. Kevin?
True, David. You know, shooting always helps, and he's got some talented guys around him for sure. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin. And you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man. And I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step. And when he's firing from out there, you know Castle is feeling it.
MP against Paul. MP, no good. Spurs trail by 14. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got his 3rd assist on the night. MP looking around. Buries it from 3-point range. MP's got 29.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Inside, here's Paul. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
The 3 from MP. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Ball finds Sohan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And Chris Paul, the bucket on the assist by Wembanyama. Paul's got his 2nd basket.
The wily vet, Paul, able to score down low.
Here's the 3. MP, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. No good with the triple. New Orleans leading by 16.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
And here's MP for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
3.
MP's got 35 in the game.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
A different look now for San Antonio. Charles Massey, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Barnes comes in for Keldon Johnson. And it's Vassell in for Chris Paul. To the inside, Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Assisted.
Ingram's got 12 in the game.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Good on the 3-point shot. And that's now 38 points for MP.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Wembanyama passes to Barnes. To the paint. Out to the right wing. Here's Castle. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. 16 points for him.
Shooting a great clip in the 2nd half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
The 3 from MP. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Rejected by Ingram.
And great use of length by Ingram. Able to reach out and get his hand on the ball for a block.
Now here's Barnes. D right on him. Lets it go with the 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Pelicans leading by 21. And here's MP for 3. It's good from long range.
For 3.
MP's got 41.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
The finish and the dunk by MP.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points.
The shot, no good. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be right back in a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and
Pelicans. Jones comes in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. And MP subbed in for Hawkins.
Shooting one.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
they've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bassey in at the center filling out the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. Barnes outside. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pelicans.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact they had, just a monster game for MP.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Paul passes to Bassey. Here's Mamu Kelishvili, defended by Jones. Down low. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Passes to Paul. San Antonio again missing. MP outside. And the three off target. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Spurs. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
The crafty Paul is hard to cover. He takes pleasure in toying with the defenders and drawing fouls.
And he makes the first.
Team is in the penalty.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And MP throws it down.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
From deep three-point territory. And the miss. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. See you next time.